Sagittarius. Hey there, cuties. Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Doesn't really matter to me where Sagittarius is in your chart, actually, or if you're a cross-watcher. I'm going to speak to you like you're Sagittarius Sun. You feel free to customize this however you feel fit. However you see fit is what I meant to say. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy. Anywhere from single, could be dealing with an Aquarius, got the star card. We'll see if it comes out in a reading. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Again, parts of this story may resonate for you, parts may not. Do take what does and leave the rest, okay? This is all meant to empower you, and if it doesn't feel like it's doing that, do check out a different reading, okay? Check out a different reader if I'm not your style. If I am your style, do feel free to subscribe to the channel. Those of you who have subscribed already, thank you so much and welcome back. Let's get at your love life, cutie pies. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section. You should check that out, actually. And then my website is linked in the About section as well. I'm not taking any personal readings at this time. But anything you need to know about me, if you're curious about me. Are you curious about me, Sag? About section of my channel. Let's get at your love life. We got the Seven of Cups in your energy. Is that correct? Yes. Feeling all full of options. It does not shock me, Sagittarius. You are quite sexy. The Strength card could be dealing with a Leo in your person's energy. And we've got the what? Could be dealing with the Capricorn. We got the Devil. Although, if you're ever going to get a Devil in any deck, this is the one you want to get, right? First of all, sexy. I don't care. That's fire. That's hot. Okay? So the Devil in your outcome here. We'll get more. We're not freaking out at all. Sag. We do have the Seven of... I can't stop saying Sag like that. Sag. So weird. The Seven of Pentacles in your overall energy. I do feel like we're taking stock. I don't even know what that means, but that's what came through, and I feel like we're evaluating and analyzing things. Seeing, what I will say about the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's about you've been very patient. You guys have poured into yourselves fully and deeply, and it's about your fruits are finally here. It's like you've waited so long. You were at points you were like, are there any fruits coming? Like, and then now you're at this, the whole connection is that like, so all of this, I'm guessing delays, I'm guessing patience, I'm guessing ironing things out. You're starting to see those little things that you guys have done to diligently do the work are starting to show. Like the fruits of the labor are starting to show. Blossom, bloom. The King of Wands, again with a Leo, could really be dealing with a Leo. The Four of Wands, definitely moving on to a new cycle. We got the King and the Queen of Wands, okay? So a very sexy, attractive couple, okay? Again, I don't think we see the end result here. I don't even know if you know you're moving on to the next phase. I don't know if you know you've passed the last phase. I know this is not a Nintendo game, but I do know that life is very much like one, believe it or not, okay? It is about just really, the truth of the matter is it's all leading us to a place where we truly understand our own worth, so we are able to live up to our full potential. All of the tests we need to pass are just little tests, not for the creator. He does not care. He already knew how powerful you were. They're tests for you to see how powerful you are, okay? So you've overcome a lot is what I'm getting right now, and you've been very patient. You've been very diligent about the work that you've done on yourself, as well as your person has really listened to their spirit over their ego. It's one of the toughest things you'll ever do, because what the spirit offers you really gives you no, there's nothing seducing you to it. There's nothing shiny on it. Again, when you get there, it's actually quite shiny, but what's on the outside is kind of like this long, dusty trail of soloness, the moon period, if you will. And so it looks like your person and you have done some diligent work on, and have been very patient. The fruits are coming because of the diligent work you've done. Again, you've done a lot of work that showed no result originally, but the results are here, okay? The Seven of Cups. Speaking of results, everybody wants you now because of it. No, I feel like this is actually you kind of using your intuition to choose wisely. I feel like you have taken, I felt like this came up with you last week too, and I've been getting this a lot, is that the Seven of Cups really is about having chosen things that you thought, they looked like a great option on the outside. When you got really down into the core of them, you were like, that's not what I was looking for. That shit just bit me. So I feel like there has been a lot of, we've all encountered a lot of, connections that showed us what we didn't want in a connection. So I do feel like having been through many of those situations, or one of those situations, I don't, whatever you've been through, is showing you now how to really see things, use your intuition to see the inside instead of looking at just the outside. Again, I'll say this, you're going to be attracted to the person that you're spiritually connected to, but I feel like you're looking more for the spirit at this time, instead of what you used to look for, which we've all been taught to look for. We have a physical attraction to somebody. You're going to be physically attracted, like I said, to the person that you're spiritually attracted to, but you might have to press past a moment of, well, that's not my typical type, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. What is this? Strength. Wow, that was so weird and hard for me to come up with. The King of Wands is what I kept wanting to say. The same sign represents Leo. The Strength card, and they're both very strong. The Strength card is about your person having, again, listening to the spirit. This is about taming the ego, okay? The Strength card is listening to the spirit over the ego is probably the hardest thing you'll ever do, but the most rewarding thing they'll ever do, I should say. I think you're both doing that at this time, but it is the most rewarding thing, and the only way to get to all of our true blessings and all the things that are truly meant for us is by listening to our spirit. Our ego will call us to things that are not ours, and so we'll end up with a bunch of things that'll hurt us because, well, that wasn't even meant for you, so it's going to be ripped away from you, and the being ripped away from you part hurts. But when the spirit's calling you to something, it is actually yours. It's for you. It was meant for you. And so it alleviates that portion of the, not being ripped away. Of course, nothing is ours forever, not even life. So it's not like that. It's just about, like, it will last a lifetime, whatever the spirit is calling you to. Again, if you're going for things from the outside perspective of it, for its external appearance, this is not just in love. This is in all areas, and without really checking out the insides of it. Oftentimes we're going to get hurt. And again, there are going to be many things that attract us on the egotistical level. Our ego is very easily swayed, okay? Our spirit knows what the F it's doing, and both of you are coming into a space of getting that. The Devil card, however, in your outcome is about, at this time I'm just seeing a strong passion. And again, what's this Tower moment? Let's just get some more on here. So I do feel like maybe you've gone through a breakup that has broken your heart, but don't worry, it's leading to your sunshine. I know that sounds, I always sound like, people think I sound incompassionate. I don't know if that's the word, when I'm talking about stuff like this, because it's often the Tower moment is either a relationship or a job, some sort of huge, abrupt change in your life, but it is always set there to get you to your best life, period, point blank. Either you're doing something that wasn't good for you, probably because of this job or just in general, and this, whatever this shakeup is pulling you out of a situation that was not good for you. Even if it felt good on the outside, there was something in it that was taking away from the real you, the who you are. And again, it hurts. It doesn't matter if, even if we know the technicalities of why it got taken, right? There is this point of, well, ouch. It feels like rejection, usually. So if you're getting fired or broken up with, it feels like rejection. I need you to understand it's not rejection. It's not even up to that person or that job. Like, if you gotten fired from somewhere, just look and just understand that that person had no control over their body when they fired you. That wasn't a personal vendetta they had against you. It was the creator inserting himself into this person and letting you go so that you can flourish, okay? I know that sounds like a weird message. Really felt like a weird message, but the truth is this is real. This is how life works. And the things that we hold too tightly to that are not good for us, the creator will shake away from us by way of Tower moment. Again, usually because we're underestimating our own worth and underestimating, what we truly do deserve. The Three of Swords is, I believe, you just going through a space of needing to heal from that. We need to heal from that, okay? It is a painful situation. We need to cry it out. I hope it helps just to know that it isn't rejection, that it is actually a promotion from God. Whether it's a relationship or a job, God has something better for you. That's period, point blank. Again, you're going to see that at some point and look back on it and go, oh, that crazy lady on YouTube was right. But until then, there is this pain that needs to be healed. And how we heal things is by feeling them, or, really diving into whatever you feel inspired by. Singing, dancing, rapping, clapping, laughing, bawling in your bed for days if you have to. Just releasing that energy, that painful, energetic, it literally is an energy inside your body that needs to be released. Okay, moving right along. I do feel like you're getting there, and again, Leo is very strong. So you're like, either you have Leo in your chart, or you're definitely dealing with Leo. That is like 3 cards of Leo that we've seen so far in this connection. But what it is telling me is that this tower is leading to your sunshine, okay? As soon as we heal from the pain of the loss of it. No matter what it is, if it was bad for you or not, healing from the familiarity of it, you know, the comfort of it, the knowing it, will be needed. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like both of you might be going through some sort of ending in your own lives. I don't feel like you're ending this, but maybe you are. Maybe because it got a little toxic, but I don't think so. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like this is going to be a connection that you haven't felt a passion like this for, because I think you've gone for things that were, I think you're getting shaken away from things that were seducing you from the outside. Like, again, I felt this last week in your energy. This isn't, I'm not saying anything bad. This is literally what human beings do. I'm not talking down on you. I absolutely love you, okay? I don't think I'm better than you. I've promised you I've done worse things than you in this lifetime, and I'm above no one. I'm here to send a message because I have, you know, managed my way through the darkness, and I never wanted anybody to have to go through that darkness alone. So here I am. That's what I feel called to say. I did get kind of a nasty message last week on my Sagittarius readings. And it was, I could feel the pain in the message and, or comment in the comment. The pain is real, and I'm so sorry. I get that. I get that. But having a faith that the Creator has that pain is for a purpose, I promise you it is. It didn't feel like it in the moment of the pain. And I know that, and I love you, and I'm sorry, okay? But I promise you what God has coming for you is going to be better than what you were trying to hold on to. That's a guarantee from the divine. If you follow what the divine is calling you to, if you follow the things that are calling you by the Spirit, they may not look as shiny. They may not look as promising. They might not have an ending in sight or an outcome in sight. Again, you'll know because you're being called to it from a loving space. You might think to yourself, I'm not worthy of that. I'm not capable of that. The Creator is saying you are too. I built you specifically with those dreams inside of you and the ability to attain them, period. That felt very powerful. That was for somebody. The Strength card, the Chariot card. This is, your person is going through some shit, okay? But they're coming out, again, they may have gone against the grain, gone against what everybody else told them to do, and really listened to their spirit, even though it maybe didn't look practical. They've made some huge decisions in their life that are going to lead to their blessings, which are going to be in the form of you, as well as what else is coming for you guys. There are some things that are needing to be healed. With the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands, I feel like they're coming to the end of needing to let go of what people think of them. There's a beautiful space in this, the key to life is, or the kind of the magic spot to get to, is caring about everyone, but caring about what nobody thinks of you. It's truly the only way to live a truly fulfilled and happy life. So they're working on that, working on letting go of the weight of the world, which is really just caring what everyone thinks of them. Trying to even, you know, well, they're going against the grain. So they've eliminating that. Just because they're going against the grain doesn't mean it's easy. Doesn't mean like, well, I am a Cancer and I go against the grain a lot. A lot of the things I say go against what all of humanity believes or was taught to believe. But there are these moments where like, oh God, it just sucks to have everybody hate me. Because I love everybody so much, but the Creator does that for a purpose too. And it's like, it's okay, honey, that, you know, you maybe are not seeing the result of what the work you're doing. Just know that I have you doing it for a purpose, even if you can't see it. Okay. Interesting stuff. This wasn't about me. Maybe this is me. Are you single, Sagittarius? I'm just kidding. I love you so much. Let's get more on the outcome here. We do have the Devil card, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit card. Okay, so I just feel like there is just all of this being ironed out. There's so much gorgeous power and energy in this connection, but there is also a lot of introspection. Maybe there's a lack of communication, okay? But there is a lot of introspection, and all these fine details are being ironed out with yourself and the Creator. You don't really have to try very hard. Things will come to the surface as you need to heal them. You don't need to go diving into your past to find out what still hurts. It'll literally come up like a flashback, and a pain will still strike you, and you'll be able to heal from that by way of crying, writing it out, whatever it is you do to heal emotional pain. Yoga, meditation. I don't do well with meditation, but if you do, that is another way that we can heal emotional pain. There are emotional pain healing frequencies on YouTube. I have some things linked in the description box below you can check out. But that's what's going on right now, is that you are working with the Creator on healing the things that you've had loss with in your life. But I do want you to know all of those losses, again, not easy to lose. They're all leading you to the best part of your life, okay? I promise you that. This is the God card to me, the Sun is. I truly do believe that there's something to that. I feel like we are all, awakened by the Sun, and I believe there's a reason for it. Anyway, I feel like it might be the big white light, the energy that is God, the force that truly does have our best interest at heart, although, people will ask why God lets painful things happen, and there is always a purpose for them, whether we can see them at the moment or not. There's always going to be in this lifetime a moment where we get to see them, as long as we start to choose our way out of some sort of tormentuous cycles, some sort of toxic cycles, things like that. Choosing our way out is, it's like, what I'm getting right now is, it's like doing the same thing but expecting a different result. So it's about, well, you might have to choose differently this time. You might have to go with something that isn't promising, like everything else has a promise, but it's not a great promise. Well, this pays okay, but the boss treats me like shit, but this is what I gotta do to live. This is what I gotta do to survive. The Creator says, no, that's actually not what you have to do to survive. That's just what human beings have told you have to do to survive. What I want you to do is follow your callings and your inspirations, and I'll make sure you never starve. You might not be filthy rich immediately, but you weren't either at your 9 to 5. So you might have to let go of some things that you have egotistically held on to. Because again, we hold on to things when we're working that 9 to 5 because we're lacking. We're in lack. We're living in a lack state of mind. In order to get to our abundant state of mind, we need to let some of those things go and truly trust the Creator to bring us what's ours. That was a weird message at the end. Powerful stuff. The Hermit card here is about all of that. Just really getting to know what shines your light. What is here because you were told it needed to be, and what is here because you truly love it. You know what I mean? What are you passionate about in your life? If the answer is nothing, God wants better for you. God wants you to be passionate and called to and feeling fulfilled by all the things in your life, okay? Vision. It says, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. A part of that is what I was just talking about. A loving and just universe means that nobody gets to treat you like they're a piece of fucking yesterday's trash. Nobody. Not family, not friends, not lovers, not jobs. And the Creator says, if you're ever in a predicament like that, I want you to choose you. I want you to choose your way out of that situation, and I promise you I will bring you in your rewards, okay? I love you so much, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.